Yo, Media Monster News, tapping in, like, comment, subscribe, all that. Let's get to it. We got RealToonTV, Pastor Toon, pushing the peace right now between JayTon and Mike D. Now, in the last few weeks, JayTon and Mike D been shooting slugs at each other online, playing off each other's names and all that. Mike D extended an offer for JayTon to come to his platform. JayTon, declined, which I understand. He's like, man, I ain't gonna put no bread in your pocket. So RealToon came up with the idea, like, how about y'all come to my platform? How about y'all come sit down with me? I'm not gonna be biased. I'm not gonna have no dog in the fight. And we can get to the bottom of this. And, shout out to Toon for that, bro. I know he get a lot of flack. He's very controversial. He has a lot of crazy takes. But one thing I can say, he gonna do his journalistic research. He gonna get to the bottom of this, and he gonna bring some good content, bro. So salute to him for that. Shout out to him for that, bro. If he can, if he can pull that off, bro, that's something that, everybody in Texas, we gonna be watching that, bro. So if Toon can pull that off, bro, shout out to him for that, bro. Hopefully they can get to an understanding and stop all this going back and forth, all this bickering. All of these niggas is 40 plus, bro. There ain't no niggas 40 plus need to be on the internet going back and forth doing all this bickering. So hopefully, two key players from each side can sit down, come to some understanding, and you just stop all the BS. So shout out JayTon, shout out Toon, shout out Mike D. I'm gonna go ahead and run that clip. Let's get to it.
Thank you niggas, man. So I feel like we could come to a conclusion with the Dyke D nigga, man. So if you want to, we can sit down, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? We can chop it up, nigga, and get to some of the bottom of this shit. I ain't with the internet and the camera shit and all that, but that's for you since you an internet nigga. So now I gotta come to your world and figure this shit out. So we can sit down, my nigga, chop it up, all that. I don't want to be on I ain't doing no Dirty Third podcast, nothing. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing none of that. If you want to sit down and chop it up, we can do it on my platform, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'll make a goddamn podcast. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start me a show, the For Shit Show, my nigga.
I'm fresh from Atlanta. You hear me? I'm back in the city of Houston, and I'm sending out another PSA, another message to JayTon and Mike D. I seen y'all on the internet about a week ago calling each other Dyke D and JayTon. You know what I'm saying? I think that shit funny, that shit entertaining for real. But as y'all can see with the Sauce Walker shit, the Maxo shit, and I'm gonna have some shit to say about that too. But y'all niggas is a generation above us. You see what I'm saying? And if y'all niggas can't get that shit together, what do you expect the rest of us to do, right? And so, JayTon, I understand you don't want to sit down with Mike D. I wouldn't either. I wouldn't want to go to his platform, give him no, make sure the feet put money in his pockets, and he the op. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna be biased and against you. So I want to invite you to sit down with Mike D on my platform. I'm not against either one of y'all. Matter of fact, if anything, I'm against both of y'all. You know what I mean? But at least I'm a real enough nigga to let y'all both know that I'ma hold both of y'all niggas accountable. JayTon, I feel like we haven't heard your story. We heard Rose story, we heard Mike D's story. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't never heard you, tell your story, bro. We haven't. All we know is y'all jumped on road. And on that type time, that was wrong, but you wasn't wrong, right? If your brother took off on a nigga, is you not supposed to help your brother? Regardless, if he winning or losing. So I'm not saying it was right, but I understand where you coming from. Now, Mike D, should he be speaking on you? Should he be, talking down on you, how he talking down on you? Y'all did what y'all did to his partner. Yeah, he's supposed to do that. Both y'all niggas wrong as hell, but y'all both right as hell too. And so I'm saying, JayTon, I want to invite you to RealToonTV to sit down and tell your story alongside of Mike D, so we can bring this shit together.